The Son of God doesn't bounce back, he never left. They say resilience is the art of bouncing back, of bending without breaking, of recovering from the fall. But what does the Son of God know of falling? What does changeless spirit know of a comeback? You can only bounce back from something you left. But what if you never left? The world cherishes the tale of resilience like a gospel. Lose your job but bounce back. Get heartbroken, then rebuild. Crash and burn, then rise from the ashes. Like a phoenix, they say. But the phoenix still believes in fire. Still believes something real was lost. The ego's version of resilience is recoil. The Latin resili means to leap back like a coiled spring or a frightened snake. But truth doesn't recoil. Truth doesn't coil up in defense. Truth doesn't shrink, doesn't tremble, doesn't retreat. It simply is. The Course in Miracles doesn't call for resilience. It calls for remembrance. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. What in you would need to recover unless it first believed it could be harmed? And what is growth if it only grows in relation to a past that never was? They say resilience is strength, but strength against what? Only an enemy outside the mind requires defense. Only a war imagined needs armor. Toughness implies opposition. But love needs no toughness. It doesn't brace itself against attack. It knows there is no attack. The world teaches you to collect tools in your toolbox. More skills, more plans, more backup systems. But the Course invites you to empty the toolbox, to see that the only true strength is the absence of defense. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. Resilience worships adaptation. It builds systems to work even when life doesn't go your way. Yet every system built to weather a storm still believes in storms. It says, this is the best we can do when God fails to show up. But God didn't miss the appointment. You made one with the ego instead. They say resilient people grow wiser from pain. But the Course asks, what if pain was never real? Then what exactly grew? Only a dream of growth within a dream of suffering. You don't grow when you awaken from a nightmare. You simply remember you were never in the bed of pain to begin with. Engineers speak of tolerances, how much misalignment a system can handle before it breaks. They tighten specs, increase control, reduce failure. But God's creation has no tolerances. It is whole. It is complete. There is no spec to meet when the design is changeless. They say when nothing goes according to plan, resilience is what remains. But plans are made by those who fear the unknown. And the unknown is only feared by the separated self. The Son of God doesn't plan for the unexpected. He trusts the eternal. He walks not into a future, but rests in forever. Resilience is our best path forward, they say. But there is no forward. There is only the present, where God is. All else is fantasy, including the future you're bracing for. The only real strength is stillness. The only real preparation is surrender. The only real response is forgiveness. The ego will sell you magic. Build moats. Create backups. Watch the basket. All tools to preserve what was never real. But what needs no preservation cannot be lost. So what if the truth isn't about bouncing back at all? What if resilience is the world's shiny way of dressing up the belief in loss? What if healing isn't recovery, but revelation? And what if you never had to return to strength because you never left it? The Son of God doesn't rebound. He reawakens. He doesn't repair what the world broke. He remembers there is no world. He doesn't grow through suffering. He sees suffering was never real. This is not toughness. This is not adaptation. This is not bouncing back. This is truth. And truth never left.